Raymond, this is part one of a new series I like to call Things I Almost Tweeted Last Night.
Well, you do tweet a lot, so I can't...
I do, and it appears that I don't have a filter for that kind of thing.
No.
I do. And I want to share with you some of the tweets that didn't make the cut. I've just got one this week, if you'll indulge me.
All right, this must be some barometer.
This is this is a new low, I think.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Now, wait, is this a 3-word one?
No.
Okay.
That's.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Geez, Mega Man 2 boss, how about a courtesy flash?
Yeah. Next?
That's all I got.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is No More Whoppers. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. You don't do that, though, do you? My name is Ray Barnold, disgraced Pinochle champion, and with me, as always, the agave bandit, Alex Frioli.
Is that a fruit? I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Because it has seeds.
I'd like to amend my statement to that's a fruit.
From the top.
Okay.
With me, as always, the agave bandit, Alex Frioli.
They're delicious.
No, the line was, that's a fruit.
Oh, damn it.
No.
They make me meal mainly. No. I've already got the giggles and we're 2 minutes in.
Well, then it's shaping up to be a great show.
It is.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Alex.
Yes, I got to apologize. The episode with Brad last week was a little bit late. I got mired up in some events around town.
Right.
And I'd like to double apologize for the sound quality. I did not levelate that file, and I didn't have time to do it manually. I'm sorry. And Brad, he's a bit of a low talker.
Honestly, I listened to it. I thought it was fine.
Oh, good. Okay, never mind then.
Please
I take it back.
don't ever let that happen again, or you're fired.
Damn it. I don't have anything else.
Well, I'm going to get Alex 2 in here, and boy, oh boy. He's not even half as good, but sometimes you just got to go with him. So, I mean...
Wait, what is Alex, what is he like? Alex 2?
He's like you, but, a little bit wonkier.
Why would you want that? Just keep me around. I'm less
it's all
wonky.
that's left around when I fire you. Jeez.
Where's your gabagool?
What about that kid in the mailroom?
That's him.
Oh, I like him. He's great.
Okay.
Raymond, as I mentioned in the past, I've received an information pad for the Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What?
I thought you were like, as I mentioned in the past, I like video games.
I do like video games. And in fact, I'm playing some video games on my iPad.
Skies of Arcadia was great.
Just overall, really enjoyed third grade.
Yes. I'm sorry,
Okay.
iPad.
Yeah, it's weird because...
No, it's actually a pretty cool device. It's normal.
Not what I'm talking about. These are some games I would never play on the iPhone.
Sure.
But for some reason, on the iPad, I want to play them. And I'm wasting a lot of time doing that.
Sure, because on the iPad, as I've explained before, you have a much larger screen and a more intimate experience.
And it's Retina display.
They call it a magical device.
That means I can put my eyeball directly on it.
Yes.
Great.
Exactly.
So I'm wrapped up in some Candy Crush right now, which
Really?
Yeah, but no. Here's the thing: I was, and then I heard that the company King went batfuck and started suing the Banner Saga dudes.
Something like that, yeah.
So I saw on Twitter somebody was like, "Hey, just play Bejeweled. It's like Candy Crush but better." So I got Bejeweled, and I've been playing that a lot. So I'm way too into that.
Yeah. By the
way, an hour or two at the beginning and end of every day.
Sorry to bring up a tangent here, but have you seen that porn parody, Batfuck?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it's a series. They do it in each of the different movies and also the 60s TV series.
Oh, gee, wait a minute.
I'm making this all up.
It sounds fun. It sounds fun until they get to the Nolan movies. Yes. And it's just really dark porn.
Well, some people like that.
I don't.
Kink.com.
Right.
Anyway.
And then on top of that, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm playing Puzzle and Dragons as well.
Okay, sure. Well, I mean, Puzzle and Dragons is good.
Is it?
It's a sound game, I think. I mean, our mutual friend Andrew Vestal has, vouched for it as a puzzle game, and it does. I mean, it's worth believing.
It kind of, I guess. I don't know.
But it does. It is all wrapped up in that free-to-play crap.
Yes.
Where you have to basically devote your life to it, or at least they want you to get anywhere in it. But I mean, as the core puzzle game is not that bad, I think, and it has
that's the thing that pissed me off most about Candy Crush is that it was. I mean, they sell you all these, power-ups and stuff, and the game is so. Like, some of the requirements are so brutally hard that, they're trying to push you to buy those things. But I'm stubborn. I'm like, I'm not giving you fuckers a penny. I'm a bagel. I'm not
candy.
Stop calling me Candy. Candy Kong, save my game. All right.
Yeah, I understand. But I think the only way they're going to win back the hearts and minds of gamers is if they get MC Chris to come back and sing a song about it.
Oh, Candy?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know. I just heard DJ BC, who's a famous mashup artist, use that song. Thank you, son of a bitch. Used that song in a mashup that sounded pretty good, actually.
Ah, interesting.
I'd also like to recommend his mashup album, The Beastles, which is the Beastie Boys plus the Beatles.
Okay.
I think he's got 3 albums, and they're all great.
While we're here, I'd like to recommend Cozy Shack brand rice pudding.
Ooh, Alex!
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? I'm also playing some certain iOS games
that
sort of run along that same vein.
Okay.
In fact, I'm playing a brand new one. Just came out.
It?
You might
don't tell me.
Okay.
Wait. Miami Sound Machine.
No. What is
that?
All right,
I give up. I think it's a band?
Yeah. Yes, it is a band, but
okay.
It's not a game.
Oh, sorry.
Now, Dragon Quest Monsters Super Light.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Yes, it is just one of those free-to-play sort of things, although it doesn't look as bad as you might think.
I swear to God, if Dragon Quest XI is on phones, I'm gonna boycott phones for the rest of my life.
I think this will be it, as far as that.
Okay, good.
I mean, Dragon Quest still sells. They're not pulling a Capcom here and making Breath of Fire 6 or something, making that free to play, which they are doing, or making Resident Evil 7 like that or something. I mean, this is...
Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure Dragon Quest 11 will be normal. But this
Wii
one...
Sports on your phone?
No.
Sorry.
But this one... yeah, it's not as bad as you would think. I mean, you do still have to build up a tolerance for the whole free-to-play game sort of progression, which is exactly the fucking same in every one of these games, especially the Japanese ones.
Break it down for us. Well,
you start it up and you do a couple of tutorial missions, and you have a character that tells you every single detail of what you're supposed to do, and then... they give you a sample monster or a companion in your party and whatever.
Yeah.
And then you get to keep that for those first couple missions. Then you finally get pushed into the main game where you must download even more data, because also, by the way, you have to download extra data once you start the thing. Then you download the second bit of data. Now you're finally in the real game, and now you can just check your messages, which is really just like item deliveries. And there's even buttons now where you just open all these messages, and then you get all the bonus items in them, and then you go on a real quest, and then you can pick a new partner monster or whatever from a sort of randomized list of other players.
The Japanese call them partmon.
Yeah. I don't, do they?
No, they don't.
No, but anyway, I mean, it's just the same exact progression in every one of these I've played. I've been trying a couple others that looked okay, that might look, might be a little bit fun, but yeah.
Yeah, that does sound familiar. That was my experience with Puzzle and Dragons as well.
But, of course, I'm still as you are, I would hope, Alex, still a bit of a whore for the Dragon Quest aesthetic. So, of course, I'll give it a try. And, it doesn't feel quite as like, the word I want to use is papery as some of those other games.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Monsters game. That counts as Monsters, right? What's it called? Dragon Quest something Super Light Ranch Dressing?
Dragon Quest Monsters Super Light.
Monsters Super Light. Okay. The thing I don't like about the Monsters games is that with the mainline series, you've got you've got a quest, you've got characters and an evil thing, and you've got villages with tiny little scenes and motivations and intricate tiny plots. And in the Monsters game, it's just like, I want to be the best monster trainer. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
Not me.
No, I mean...
Who has two thumbs and doesn't give a fuck about Monsters games? This guy. I'm pointing to myself with both thumbs.
But this, because it's super light, they just get rid of all that. I mean, you just play as a monster, basically. And so when you do the quests... The quests are set up actually like dungeons. They look like the Tornado dungeons, basically.
Okay.
But you don't go through them in the same way. You just flick the directions you want to go through, and you just go into different rooms.
Flick your bick.
And then sometimes there'll be enemies in there, and sometimes there'll be items in there, and then you tap on the items, and you get extra things. But then if there's enemies there, you just automatically enter into a battle, and you can choose your commands and all that, or you can choose automatic commands, and it's normal in that sense, and... Like all those games, it's meant to be bite-sized and done, in a minute or two. And yeah, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Well, I'm out.
Okay. So you're not going to add me as a friend then?
No, why? No.
Okay, well, I'm RDB AAA in case you change your mind.
All right, I'll get you. I'll add you.
All right.
Okay.
Who knows if I'll keep playing it after today.
Video games, folks.
Yeah. Some may say non-games.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there is that whole victim complex with people thinking free-to-play games are just going to replace everything.
Oh, boy.
Which is valid in a sense, but probably not true. I mean, sure, there's lots of stupid people downloading them and playing them, but, I mean, they're a thing, and I think it'll pass just like all sorts of gaming fads that have come through.
Right, the rock and roller.
I meant like genres.
Right, action.
Like those Monster Hunter clones, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of the same situation. Although I guess people give them a bigger pass because they're real action games or what have you. But it's like everybody's just making those because Capcom made a bunch of money off them. So now everything on PSP and Vita is a Monster Hunter type game.
Yeah, Monster Hunter is another one of those series that is completely lost on me. Like, I do understand the appeal, but I did not find it that entertaining.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not too far removed from, like, Phantasy Star Online.
Yeah, I much prefer the aesthetic of Phantasy Star Online, though, for some reason.
Yeah, but also it's also different in that it's placing so much focus on these big boss-type monsters that you basically have to prepare for hours and hours for, and then... you get better armor. Hooray.
Armor!
I respect it, though. I think it's definitely fun, and I've played it before, and they're coming out with the fourth one.
Oh, boy!
Worldwide, next year.
Hunt More Monsters, it's called.
It's Monster Hunter 4. So it's called Hunt Monsters.
Yes, God damn it! I really hope they do that. They wouldn't do that in Japan, but maybe overseas.
No, it's called Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, I can't even say Monster Hunter for what, because it's obviously for Ultimate.
Yes. Exactly.
Damn it. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry. Got a little bit possessed there.
That's fine.
Got a little bit of a shinin.
Guess what I did? All right. Guess what I did the other day for the first time in this apartment?
Took a big dump.
Yes, I've been here since April. This was the first time I've used my own toilet for that purpose.
I mean big.
I just been putting it right in the tub, in the shower every day. No, that's gross. No,
I'm funny.
I had my very first circuit breaker trip.
Oh, I see, yes.
Because apparently...
Good for you!
When I run my kitchen fan and my space heater at the same time, the place can't handle that.
Wow, yeah.
And, apparently my entire apartment is on a single circuit breaker, so my computer just shut off. I was in the middle of a movie. I was watching something on Netflix, and my computer, everything goes dark. It wasn't in the middle of the night, too, so the entire place just goes pitch black. I'm like,
right in the middle of your 50th viewing of The Avengers.
Yes, 49th.
I'm Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I dealt with that, I was afraid the house was going to burn down.
What? Why?
Well, this was back when I still lived with my mom, and she was working that night, and the power was sort of browning out, and then I go and check the breaker, and it's smelling like burning.
Oh, no.
Something had apparently melted in there.
Oh, boy.
And so I finally turned everything off, scared out of my wits, a bit traumatized. Thinking that
God.
I must have narrowly escaped something. So I basically just had to sit there in the dark for the rest of the night and wait for the landlord to come the next day and fix it all up.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, it happens to the worst of us, too. I mean, it happens to all of us.
That's right. It happened to you. What happened?
Boy, I walked into that one.
You sure did. Punk.
That's my best friend Alex, folks.
You lost, Ray. Jesus, get over it.
Sorry, Mr. Benjamin.
Oh, fun, folks. Food, folks, and fun. That's us.
Did I ever tell that story?
I don't even know what you're referring to, so go ahead.
When I sent a letter to McDonald's asking for the last of the spy toys from the Happy Meal, because I wanted the Periscope, and I signed it, Food, Folks, and Fun. Pretty sure I didn't know the address of the local McDonald's, so I'm pretty sure my mom just threw it away.
Damn it. So yeah, speaking of writing letters to company, we mentioned earlier our good buddy Andrew Vestal, when he was young, he wrote a letter, after he beat Mega Man 3, he wrote a letter to Capcom like, are you guys going to make Mega Man 4? And they're like, well, we don't really know at this point.
Yes.
But if 3 is popular enough, sure.
Yeah.
And then when I was in middle school, I wrote a letter to Nintendo, and I actually got a reply back. It was just about, at that time, the Ultra 64. And I had questions about the Virtual Boy. Yeah. I thought the Virtual Boy was supposed to be like portable, like the Game Boy. And they're like, no, sorry, hey kid, it's not really portable. You can just move it around on your desk.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
Takes batteries.
I was interested in portables for cars. I mean, not like attachments, but like, for road trips.
Yeah, what? Okay, sure.
I mean, like I don't want
attachments?
like a car racing wheel for your Virtual Boy.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us were thinking the same thing you were.
Yeah, I think, my head wound healed, but I still feel a bit wonky.
Well, we just call that...
Alex!
Yes! Yes! Unaltered state. Altered state. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Did I tell you about that?
No.
My girlfriend in college recommended we watch this movie because her professor recommended it.
I've heard about it.
It's about this. I think it was made in the 70s or early 80s. This dude who like takes hallucinogens and goes in a sensory deprivation chamber.
Oh,
and I thought the way that she explained it to me, I thought it was a true story.
Sure.
And in the movie, this dude takes a bunch of drugs, goes into the chamber,
as you
and
do,
then comes out as a werewolf.
Oh,
and
cool.
I'm like, when did this happen? Where did this happen? How have I never heard about this before? This is amazing, Jesus! And that's when she dropped the truth bomb on me. I lost interest in the movie immediately.
That truth bomb being, you're not that smart, are you?
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
I know. That's enough.
3 months later, they were married.
No, 3 months later, we were broken up.
Oh, okay. After you accepted the Dreamcast.
Fun fact, she ended up marrying the guy whose room I slept in when I stayed on their campus because they had, segregated dorms. By gender, not by race.
Okay, yes. Careful.
Yeah, I had to bunk with her friend. Now husband.
Yeah. Cool.
And that little boy's name was Eminem.
Drop dead.
That's mean.
All right. Well then, yeah. So we've talked about video games in...
We have. We fulfilled our quota.
Have we?
Of video game talk, yeah.
Okay. I guess after this goes up, we'll find out the fate of Nintendo or something, but who cares about that?
Who cares?
When we have so many great iOS games to play.
Yeah, ayahuasca. I think I made that joke already.
Candy Crush Saga.
Stop it.
Banner Crush Saga.
Stop it.
Rocket Crush Saga.
Is that real?
You want it to be, don't you?
Stop it.
Drop dead.
I can't do it twice.
Hey.
I'm still playing that Ace Attorney's dual densities business.
Oh, yes.
Haven't found a lot of typos recently. I will say though, like one we were talking before about some of the tropes of that series that really bug me, and one of them, I think the one I hate the most is a lot of the time when the culprit, the villain, so to speak, lies in their testimony and they get called out, and the judge makes them revise their testimony. Almost all of them, like 3 out of 4 so far of these guys are just like, oh, sorry, I lied about that, but I only lied because if I told you the truth, you'd suspect me of the crime. No fucking shit. And the judge doesn't give a fuck. The judge is like, oh, yes, that's understandable. Please revise your... What the fuck?
But he never does. That's another thing.
Well, what do you mean?
The judge never gives a fuck about anything.
Exactly. Never gives a fuck.
He's very easily manipulated.
Does that not make sense? Am I crazy?
Well,
Sorry
at least
that
they're
I lied
honest.
in my testimony. I didn't want you to suspect me of being the murderer.
Yeah.
Why would that be? Oh, because I'm the murderer.
Well, at least they're honest.
Yeah, all right. Can't fault him for honesty.
Yeah, you did pull it out of him.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, come on. Yeah, I do wonder where that comes from. I mean, I
know.
I hesitate to call it a Japanese thing, but I don't know.
I'm kind of tempted to call it maybe it might be a difficult thing to translate or localize. It might be a very specific kind of thing because the way that it is now, it just sounds like everybody in the courtroom is insane.
Right. Well, again, that happens in those games.
Yes, but me, the person playing it, I'm watching this unfold. I'm losing my mind.
I mean, there's places you can go to take care of that. You can see a therapist or something.
In Japan? Come on.
I'm listening.
Oh, there we go.
KACL.
Thanks, Frage. Can I call you Frage? Oh my God.
I'm listening.
Thanks. You know what I heard that reminded me of you? I think was it on was it Graham Clark who got a CD of all the music from Frasier?
What?
Somebody on a podcast this week, they got a CD that had all of the music from Frasier, like all the full versions of everything.
Okay.
I can't remember what podcast it was, but it reminded me of you. And they played the extended.
I've seen those
closing
extended things
theme
on YouTube.
Yeah, I'd love to have that for my bar.
I can't. You're lying right now.
No, yeah, I'm lying about that. But
Yeah.
it is, yeah, I would like to have that.
I mean, really? But you had the
Yes.
shirt, and you gave me the shirt.
I can't listen to a shirt, Ray.
But it's such a great shirt. You gave me the
So wear
Fraser
it.
Crane shirt.
I did because he listens.
Well, maybe I will wear it
Fine,
at our next holiday party.
good. Wait a minute. What the hell costume? Oh,
No,
Not Halloween.
that's the funny part. See, it'll be a black tie affair, but I'll just come in with the Fraser shirt
okay.
and then get fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of World of Tanks ads sometimes on before I watch videos on popular webbing sites.
Yeah, you know, I look at the Japanese news sites and my RSS stuff, and I see more World of Tanks stuff there than I do from America.
I didn't
They're
realize
really
you
pushing
guys. I didn't realize you guys had entered the Japanese market.
Well, it's not called County of Tanks.
That no,
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 that would be cool though.
no. It's been in Japan for a couple years.
Okay.
They had a long-going partnership with an anime called Girls and Panzer.
Okay.
Yeah. Panzer, of course, being tank. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, it's about what you'd think. And yet, here's the crazy thing about that is that they're making a Girls and Panzer game for Vita. So it's not even like a World of Tanks type thing, but it's for Vita, where there are no wargaming games.
Where is my crickets drop?
I'm trying to be funny about it, Alex. I mean, yeah.
Oh, here it is.
I think you have that head injury still.
All right.
Well, here's my George Costanza drop.
Sandwiches! Wow, that sounds like him. He puts the Alex in Jason Alexander. So wait.
He puts Fraioli in Duckman.
What the hell?
Exactly. Moving on.
Oh, Duckman. Forgot what I was going to say.
Moving on.
I can't remember.
Moving on.
Tanks. Can you go online and meet hot tank singles?
Well, I guess you could, technically.
Okay. Single tanks.
There is the public chat channels in that game. You could ask some ASL if you wanted to.
Right. Single white tank seeking another tank.
No, I think you're misunderstanding.
Oh, I am?
Yeah, you can be regular people.
Okay. Wait, I want to back up to this county of tanks. I want to try to think of some more what's the word for that?
Municipalities?
Yes, there we go. Thank you.
Okay.
Right. Borough of tanks.
It's residential zones of tanks.
Yes.
Now I'm just thinking of SimCity.
Prefecture of tanks.
Yeah.
All right. The executive producer off stage is giving me the throat cutting motion.
Yes. Anyway,
okay, let's move on.
They do push that game a lot in Japan.
They do.
Basically, the game gets pretty regular patches, version updates, and so...
Did you call me?
So they always seem to push that in Japan a lot, and there's always seems to be also some sort of trade show going on where they can put up a World of Tanks cafe somewhere.
Cafe?
Yes, you know that thing in Japan. They always put in those promotional cafes for some sort of game or what have you, a movie or something. It's always like, I always see these articles where it's like, no, now there's the World of Tanks cafe, now there's the Xbox cafe, now there's the freaking Iron Man cafe. And
I'd go to the Iron Man cafe.
Well, I'm hypothetical there. I don't know if that happened.
Oh.
But they do that. They just take over some cafe for like a week or something. And yeah. I don't know why they always do that in Japan, but yeah.
Japan?
Moving on.
Thanks, Japan.
Do you think it happened to you in Japan?
Yes.
You want to tell us about it?
Sure. Oh, I had to attend a priest seminar last night.
Ah, yes. A convention?
Kind of. There was it was organized, I think, by the head office in Tokyo that runs all these quote unquote chapels.
Godco,
yes. Yeah. God for less.
Or in Japanese, actually, Kabushiki Gaisha God. Was everybody in the robes?
No robes.
Okay.
Some guys in collars, though.
Sure.
Like chokers, that kind of thing.
You're right, yes. Riot girls.
Yeah. There was about a dozen foreigner priests. I think 2 of them were actually legit priests.
Sure, the ones wearing the collars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're like, why else would they do that? Unless they were seriously into it.
Nah, unless they're just show-offs, too. Yeah.
She's into it? She's into it.
Step 9!
Thank you. This thing was 2 hours long and consisted of 15 minutes in the beginning. We got an introductory speech from the guy who runs the Nagoya office. Yes. And then 15 minutes at the end, we got information about contacting the office and stuff. And
they didn't tell you that before?
I think they changed some rules, I think, and they were just going over everything.
Sounds like a fly-by-night operation.
Handed out some documents. But that middle hour and a half was just the boss from Tokyo, just talking about weddings. For an hour and a half.
Like, under what context?
Like, explaining the significance of the ring and the veil and shit that we don't need to know.
Oh, dear God.
Like, why did he come all the way from Tokyo and gather all these people for something that could have been taken care of in an email? Hey, guys, here's some new information about contacting the office. Yeah. Thanks for reading.
Now, you see, when a man and woman love each other very much...
Sure. I don't understand.
They get knocked up first, and then they get hitched.
Okay.
And now, our viewing of Hitch.
Great.
Now, wait, I have to ask the standard No More Whoppers questions.
Sure.
Was there a speech contest? And did
No.
they play Van Halen during it?
Surprisingly, yes.
I knew it.
Yeah, hey, the veil is there so that the bride maintains purity or some such. Thanks for coming. All right.
The veil is round. The bride is round.
I should call it Roundtrimony.
I think yes.
Oh, fun.
Oh, yeah. Now we're back into it.
Yeah.
So,
Finbar was there, of course. Afterwards, we went out for a drink, and then I got invited out to a secondary location.
no, don't go to a second location.
Never follow a hippie to a secondary location.
Jeez.
All right. I've never been to Kirin City.
Wow.
But I went. Get this. Actually, not a giraffe petting zoo,
No,
but a beer place.
I was going to guess that, yeah.
Okay.
Is it specifically a beer garden?
No, it's just a restaurant or
okay.
operated by Kirin. They serve all their signature labels.
I'm
Kirin
familiar with
Lager.
them. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, Kieran. I've heard of them.
Yeah.
They do good work.
I was invited out by my friends Yoshie. She's a funny gal. Our two other friends were there as well, and it was a good experience for me, Japanese listening experience, because one of the girls there, Eri-chan, when
I'm listening.
Like normally she's very quiet and doesn't talk. If she has a drop of alcohol, she is speaking a mile a minute for the next 3 hours.
Drop.
Jeez,
Sorry.
what happened?
Yeah, I know the type. Sure.
Yeah. That was good fun though, and then we moved on to a tertiary location. What do
Okay.
you say? Well, I don't know what that would be.
I don't know.
But
I'm
yeah,
not good with numbers.
my friend Yoshie is. I like hanging out with her because she's one of the few people that uses. She refers to herself as ore instead of watashi.
Oh, so this must
Yeah.
be kind of a hard chick, huh?
Yeah, well, no, she says she's a country girl, and that's her rationale for that. I think it's great though in this modern Japan that is so fucking obsessed with cute and kawaii that she just doesn't give a fuck.
Sure. Sounds
I
like
like that.
Chie from Persona 4.
Sure. Also, the weirdest thing, I might have mentioned this. When I did a homestay up in Tohoku, like 10 years ago, my host mother also used ore. Folks, ore is the masculine form of the word I, and it's usually only used by men. When women use it, it's like, whoa, hey there, what's up here?
I'm Alex.
And I'm Alex.
How would
Thanks
you
for
say
joining
that?
me. Huh?
How would you say that?
Alex.
Des.
No.
What?
I'm Alex.
Oh, I don't know. I always go Boku. I just use Boku all the time.
Oh, I see. So you're a kid at heart.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I kind of feel like ore has this image of, well, I'm so full of myself and confident that I can be brash, and I really don't feel that way.
Yeah.
Not that I lack confidence. It's just that I don't
No.
like putting that image out there.
Sure.
I don't mind when other people do that.
No.
It's just not for me personally.
Yeah.
To recap,
Alex.
Yes. Anyway,
I'm Alex.
third location.
Same as
No
the first.
fourth. No
Cooper's.
fourth.
No fourth. I walked home after that.
No fourth meal.
I did talk to Tetsu, the manager of the Coopers, for a few hours about
T-bone.
Thank you. About ordering bar supply, like lemons and limes and bread from my famous citrus sandwich. You know.
Yes, of course. The new tradition.
Hey, why don't you come over for lunch? I don't know, Alex. You gonna make your sandwich again?
Lime sandwich. You gross bastard. Are you like one of those super tasters?
Yes,
Well, that sounds great.
it is. Raymond, why don't we take a great break
The-
and then come back for a second segment where we talk about other things?
Yes, Alex, I would enjoy that very much.
Great, let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Folks, we're back. It's Mo War Knoppers.
Whoa. That's a tongue twister.
It is. Try saying that 10 times.
No.
I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Okay.
Raymond, it's segment 2.
Yes.
What
what do you want me to do?
I want you to sit there and shut your butt because I'm going to talk about bar stuff.
Okay, hit us.
Bar updates. All right.
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Can't you come prepared?
I'm sorry. I've got 6 pages of drops.
You need to do it.
90% of them I never use.
Yes, you dumbass.
Like this one.
Right.
Don't know.
Or this one.
Puerto Rico.
I use that sometimes.
Well, I use all of mine, such as
Countless dungeons I've explored. No, stop it. All right.
It's a book.
It is a book.
It makes me laugh. God damn it.
What?
Just you
Oh, God.
yelling is so funny.
Yelling is great. I recommend everybody try it.
Yes.
Okay, this is big news. I put this on Twitter and the Facebook. I incorporated my company.
You're official.
I'm official. It's
You're
called
legal.
Critical Hit Limited.
Yeah, that name sucks.
Oh, fuck.
You really should have asked me about this.
You don't like that?
I'm just kidding, you bum.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this shit is not cheap though. It costs $2,000.
$2,000 just to incorporate.
Yeah,
There's no other type of incorporation that you could do that's cheaper or
that
perhaps
is the
even less
cheapest
money. Oh,
because
Jesus.
if you incorporate as Gabushiki Gaisha, which is a larger structure, it's about $3,500.
What is this? The bubble days?
This is the bubble days.
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Buble days.
No.
Yeah.
You're wrong. Okay, so we have what's it called?
Godo Gaisha.
Crandon shit?
Critical hit Godo
Okay.
Gaisha, which is limited.
Okay, sure.
Yes, that is necessary to secure a business visa.
You might say you were waiting for Godot.
Going to kill you. I need that to secure a business visa, which is another nightmare.
Yeah, right.
However, in between those two things, there's a lot to do. I've got to actually find the place still. Mm-hmm. I've ruled out my first choice location because there are people lining up to rent property there, and
Jeez, yeah.
that's not going to happen. Mm-hmm. Also, I found I'm using a notary public. It was actually a guy that I met at Cooper's 3 or 4 years ago.
Right.
He gave me his business card, and I just forgot about it. And then I suddenly remembered, oh, yeah, that's right. I met this guy who can help with visa stuff.
Yeah. Mr.
So-
Noter E. Public.
Yes, that's his name. Actually, on his door, he describes himself as Scrivener,
Wow.
which I don't know that I've heard
Nerd.
used in the 21st century. Yeah. So the company's there. I need to get licenses. We're talking food and bev.
Yeah.
We're talking. What else was? Oh yeah, this is some bullshit. I need a special license to stay open after midnight.
Okay. Well,
Apparently, yeah,
doesn't
not
sound too unreasonable.
not just any shop can stay open past midnight. Mm-hmm. And then here's something I'd never heard about that seemed really weird to me. Have you ever heard of the 10% rule?
I don't think so, no.
It's a lot like the 5-second rule. No, it's not. It basically means if you run a bar or some kind of business that uses any kind of special infrastructure like machines or, for example, pachinko machines, If those things take up more than 10% of your total floor space, you have to pay out the butt.
Okay.
Now, my guy says I should pay that, or no, he says I might have to pay that, but everyone I've talked to about this, which includes 3 other bar owners, said that they've never worried about that at all.
Right, I imagine especially Tsuchimoto from Genesis would have something to say about that.
He had never heard of it. Mm-hmm. But that also just might mean that he's never heard of it.
Well, I mean...
But I don't know.
Okay, did the other people hear of it?
No.
Oh.
But it is a legit thing.
So they're all going to go out of business except you.
Yes, I'm poised to strike. About to be on top. No, he showed me, like, we were looking at the Japanese laws regarding opening companies. Like, we were on the official website, and he showed me this thing. And I don't know. I don't want to pay that. But, yeah, I think I would probably have more than 10% of my space consisting of games and hardware.
Yes, but does it really... Are those really counted under that categorization?
I asked him about that, and he was not sure, and he's going to look into that.
Yeah.
They might not be.
Now...
Because I think that's just for, like, I don't know, like, bigger things, like pool tables, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Something that is very wide or tall.
Yes.
Like my ex-wife.
Oh! Raymond!
Boosh!
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Thanks for coming out here to entertain the troops.
Well, thanks so much. I'll be here all afternoon.
Good. Well, no, it's evening over there, right? It's nighttime.
Now, how about this idea?
A chance.
What?
If you really were concerned about this sort of thing, and you did want to get some extra input on it, now wait a minute, this does apply to all of Japan, right? Or just like the prefecture or whatever?
All of Japan, yeah. As far as I know, this is a nationwide thing. Japanese prefectures do not have a lot of autonomy in regards to law. It's pretty much all federal. Federal? Does that apply to Japan? Federal law? National law?
It helps us understand, sure. Okay.
Okay, all right. Parliament.
They call it the diet. What? My idea was maybe reach out to some other of these video game bars.
Wait, hang on. Quick interjection.
No.
Japanese politician gets caught doing blow. Headline is Diet Coke. All right, sorry. You can go. You can go
Does
on.
listening to me really hurt that much?
When?
Does it really just pain you so much that you just can't even go 2 seconds without saying something?
I am in physical pain right now.
I'm trying to help.
All right, okay, I'm listening now. Go.
You didn't hear my idea at all.
What was your idea?
You fucking piece of shit. My idea was maybe if you wanted to try and reach out to some of these other video game bars,
Oh, yeah.
an email, phone call, whatever, and just, ask, have they heard of that sort of thing? And
There's a dude I follow on Twitter, the guy who runs the space station.
yeah, exactly.
In Osaka. I'll ask him.
he may be listening to this right now, in fact.
He may be.
Perhaps.
Hi, guy. What was his name?
I think also maybe a Daniel Fight knows him. So
Yes. I want to get down there, by the way.
I want to get down.
Hey. Well, yeah.
Bow, bow.
Pretty good.
Thanks so much.
C+.
Yeah. So, I mean, something to think about.
Yep.
But congratulations on making that step.
But congratulations. Yes, thank you. I'm very excited. I got the company Hanko, the company seal, which is also exciting.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because I've only ever seen Hankos that are all in Japanese, and this actually has the name written out in
I wasn't expecting
English.
that.
Yeah. I guess they don't care when it's company names.
I almost wish I could use the kanji Kaishin no Ichigeki, but I don't think legally that I could for the Hanko.
That's interesting because, there are companies that do use 2 names in that way. They have their logo maybe in English, but then, let's say on the back of the game package, you'll see it, Nintendo written in kanji or something.
Oh, yeah, I see that a lot.
Yeah.
You see that a lot on older Nintendo packaging, but even today you see that.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat? Holy shit, did you know? Sorry.
Revelations
me,
aplenty going on here.
I
All
just
connecting.
I just realized this. I've been living here since April, as I mentioned before. I just took my first dump yesterday. I've been living here since
Big
April
dump.
and just realized that I live right down the street from Nintendo's Nagoya headquarters.
Interesting.
First of all, I didn't even know they had Nagoya headquarters.
Yeah, what is that really? Like a customer support thing, maybe?
I guess.
Who knows? I see, though.
So next time you're in
big?
town, let's go down. Let's get the tour. It's probably an apartment.
Actually, well, that goes back to our stories about letters, because I asked Nintendo if they gave tours once in a letter,
Whoa.
and got a no,
Oh.
because people ask that all the time, and they don't do it.
Why not?
They're assholes.
This is where we make start buttons.
Whatever. We use
Where we make
sucks
select
anyway.
buttons. Who writes all the dialogue for Kirby?
J. Kirby Kirbyson.
There he is now.
Yeah, very funny.
Sorry.
Very funny, dick.
Where do you guys get your ideas?
What's Cranky Kong really like?
Is he really that cranky?
Where's Nestor's office? We had to let him go.
What's your dental plan like? Well, the other good thing that happened re-bar is my boss at the Aikawa at the Wiz. Mm-hmm. That's me. Introduced me to her friend who owns a bar in nearby Shinsakai. His name is Tomy.
Oh, like the
name I
toy
love to
company.
say. Yeah. That reminds me. Hang on, another tangent.
Oh my god.
My friend Tomo, who used to work at Cooper's, every
What's going
so
on?
this is only funny to me. Every time I
clearly.
see him, I would go Tomo, and his response would just always be straight face. Yes, I'm Tomo.
You said this before, yes.
Oh, I have. Damn
Yes,
it.
I remember this.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to waste someone's time. Okay, so I met with Tomy. His bar is called Saloon.
This is huge ass.
Barnhole. And Tomy, gave me some more bar advice and introduced me to his friend, Kamiya, Mr. Kamiya, who apparently has designed
Creator
bars.
and Bayonetta.
I fucking knew you were going to go to that because it's a goddamn Japanese name. You've got to connect it to video games, don't you? Excuse me.
Hold on.
What?
Here's my response.
What? 10 and 10, never coming back.
Anyway.
So this guy, he runs Kamiya Design. He has designed interiors and exteriors.
I see.
For various bars and restaurants around the world.
Their slogan is "Come on in and check out our interiors."
All right.
I have to test the waters today.
He's designed stuff all over the world. He did stuff in Los Angeles and in Korea. I know there's one's a city, one's a country, but isn't that neat?
Those two hotbeds.
Yes, of Koreans.
That is true, isn't it? Holy shit. Now you play Van Halen.
we okay?
Just enjoyed myself.
Oh, fun. Anyway, this guy, Kami, was giving me some advice. He was asking me about the bar. It's always really difficult for me to sell this idea to people who are not either into games or our age.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're always like, well, I don't understand. You're going to put computers in there?
So, how old's this guy?
He's 50, but he's he's a hip 50.
Sure.
Like
Sure.
he was wearing really shiny shoes and an expensive scarf.
Okay. Well, yeah.
You know, that kind of guy.
I imagine if you run some sort of creative business in Japan, you dress wildly.
You pretty much have to. Yeah.
If you're not already like super tan as well.
Right. There's always that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was kind of into it though. I had to explain it. I had to really explain what the appeal of games is to me before he got it, because up until that point it was like, you know, what do you mean you're going to put a Frogger machine in there? I don't get it. It was that kind of thing. Like that's basically what my boss thought it would be too. For like the first 6 months I was talking about the business.
Oh man.
She's like, what, you're going to put pinball tables and stuff in there?
Oh
that's
my
lovely.
God. That's such a mom response. Holy shit.
I know. I know. It's like, no, you don't get it, Mom.
Or just like, yeah. Or your like grade school teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, dear.
Oh, that's like in third grade when I made a drawing, or maybe fourth grade in art class. I did this elaborate drawing of the Master Sword. And it was like it was shining because it's powered up, right?
Yeah.
And my art teacher was like, well, what's that coming out of the sword? Is that lightning bolts? Is that going to kill anybody? I'm like, where the fuck are you getting this? It's just shining.
Do people tell you to do things, Alex? People who aren't here in the room?
Hey, you know what might be more violent imagery than lightning? A fucking sword. Why didn't you say anything about that?
No, but only if it has lightning on it.
Okay.
That's the real indicator.
Oh, it's one of them lightning swords.
Hold on, you're gonna draw these guns and crucifixes?
All
Well,
right, but
that's
no
okay.
bullets.
No. What? Oh shit, you put lightning coming out of them? Fuck. We gotta call the cops. Before you do
Yes,
something.
I have a student who's drawing lightning guns.
It's from Final Fantasy VIII. God.
I thought that was a cool weapon in FF8, the Beyblade.
Right.
All right. So this guy, God, 10 minutes removed from the story already.
Yeah.
He gave me some pointers for business and told me it's really expensive, which I knew.
Uh-huh.
And he gave me an idea for a revised business model, which I've never considered before, but I'm going to run it by you. See what you think as a professional business owner.
Hear me out. We charge people for things.
Yes. That's where I was going wrong before.
Yes. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was intending to model my bar after Genesis, which is just you go in and you pay for a drink and you can play whatever you want.
Sure.
Within reason. Like you got to really the same as in any bar. Like if you sit in any bar and you buy a drink and you finish it in 20 minutes, but you sit there for another 2 hours without ordering, that's rude.
Little bit.
People get that. I don't think that has to be a part of the business model.
It's like a comedy club with a 2-drink minimum.
Yes.
Yeah.
This guy from Kamiya Design, so because I should mention he designs stuff. He also owns a bar in the city.
Uh-huh.
So he knows a thing or two.
Come
He
on
says,
in and get loaded.
I'm come like. He says, "Hey Al, dig this."
Yes.
He's really hip. I said that.
Yeah.
Grok this. How about instead of that, give away the first drink for free and make people pay to play the games?
Uh-huh.
He's thinking like a 60-minute system for maybe 800 to 1,000 yen. First drink free. You can order any other drinks off the menu after that.
Uh-huh.
Here's my only complaint about that.
Yeah.
My only problem with that. I'm only going to have like 3 TVs. And there's going to be like 10 seats. So
Yeah.
It's not going to work out.
Invest in more TVs?
I can't have a TV at every seat. I don't want it to be like that. Because I think the image in his mind was, I think he thought, I still think he might misunderstand this. Maybe I didn't explain it. I think in his mind, he's imagining like an internet cafe.
Yeah.
But at a bar. Like just a monitor in front of every seat. And I'm realizing just now, I think that's what he thinks the business is. All right, this business model may not work.
Okay.
Because that's just ridiculous.
It is? Yeah.
A TV in front of every seat? I mean, it is a video game bar, but it's still a bar. It's still a social experience.
Well, if it was like a really tiny LCD or something.
No.
Then that would make sense. But
are you serious?
Yeah. I'm not telling you that's what you should do. I'm just...
Don't tell me what to do. Sorry.
Okay. Don't drink that alcohol.
Ha-ha!
It's jungle out there.
So, I really need to put together a more appealing business model, maybe based on that, before I get this shit rolling.
I mean, offering something for free up front is a very progressive way of thinking, especially these days.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Well, no, it's not really free. You're creating the illusion of value. Because I'm still getting the money for that drink.
Yes, I understand completely.
Okay.
In fact, there is a book called Free. What subtitle is something about the future of a radical price or something. And it's a free ebook, of course, but it is a legitimate book as well. And it's written by the guy who was or is the editor-in-chief of Wired, and he talks about that sort of thing.
Neat.
And it's coming up next in our book club. Get ready.
All right, folks.
Alex,
get your
have you read
copy
the
of
first 2 chapters?
Free. Yes. Here's what I took away. The part about freestyle.
Uh-huh.
Why did you know free was the street name for heroin?
Should we make this more like a workshop? Like, what do you think the author was trying to go for there?
Yeah. I fucking hated that about college.
Yeah.
Was like teachers asking me to interpret a text.
Yes.
Like, fuck, I can't interpret this. I didn't write it.
Like, what if I fucking horny?
What if I infer the wrong meaning? Like, that's not what the author meant.
Well, then you get an F.
I guess. But then it kind of clicked for me, like junior or senior year when I took this class, like where we approached books from multiple perspectives. Like, look at this book through gender perspective, or race theory, or queer theory, or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
Ray theory.
Or Ray theory, right? Just when you read the book, imagine that every character is Ray.
No. Yeah.
No? I think it would go something like this. It's a book! It's a book. I can't play my drops because I already have one paused. Yeah, let me do that again. I think it would go something like this. Fuck!
I'll be there for you.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm Ray.
I'll be there for you.
I'm Ray.
I'll be there for you.
I'm Ray.
I'll be there for you.
I'm Alex. I'm Alex. I'm Alex. I'm Alex.
Pac-Man.
Alex.
I'm a bagel. Ray.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
And yes, I'm jizzing in my pants right now.
Facebook. All right, sorry. It's always funny in my head, isn't it?
Yes, it always is. Always.
Good.
Fucking Maleficent.
Oh, come on, man. Be cool.
Love that movie.
I know. All right, that's all my bar news. More updates to come. I've got to go to the bank later and find out if I can transfer a lot of money overseas.
Cool. I have money in my bank.
Good.
I'm saving up for a car.
Are you really?
Yes.
Why not a tank?
Around the office there is a Toyota sedan that's done up in World of Tanks stuff.
Of course there
Liveries. I mean, well, it seems kind of out of place. I don't know.
Hey, why don't they put that solid snake, or the snake, the naked snake that was in the IGN offices into the driver's seat?
Different company, asshole.
I know, but it would be funny. That's the basis for all of my decisions.
Well, we don't do anything funny here.
Damn it.
At Wargaming. Serious business 24/7.
All war, all the time.
Well, you're not far off. I mean,
Okay. Barnholt, get in my office.
I mean, what's the best example of joviality from that company? It's the Burger King competition. Oh, by the way, the results of those came in.
Yeah.
I totally forgot to bring that up, but yeah, there were some pictures of very elaborate looking burgers from the Russian populace.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, funny stuff.
Yeah. Is it really a very serious environment?
No.
Okay. Barney, if you're one of us, you'll execute this refugee.
Yeah, okay. Well, no, I mean...
No. It's just like, wear your suit to the barbecue.
No.
No?
No. It didn't happen.
How often do you get barbecues?
The last one was like October. It doesn't really happen that often.
You should get
Jeez. Come on.
All right.
Just be quiet. Okay, well then, we'll take a break. And when we come back, something. Isn't that right, Alex?
Do you mind if I eat my sandwiches?
We start to sing. Nobody knows our blues. We start to sing. Just relax. Nobody knows our blues. We start to sing. Nobody knows our blues. We start to sing. Just like
Folks, we're back. It's No More Whoppers. I am Ray. That is Alex.
Hi, it's me.
And if my sports almanac is correct, I think now it's time for FANF.
FANF. Yes. It's welcome to FANF.
Yes.
We've got some great FANF for you this week. Thank you. Quite a few donors. We got some donor friends, donators, and I think what we have
the
here
word
is
donors.
Huh?
The word is donors.
Oh, sorry. What we have here is our first monthly subscription.
Okay.
I didn't even know we could receive these, but I got a notification from PayPal that says we got one and it's scheduled to repeat.
Okay. Well,
So,
looks like
great.
someone made a grave mistake, and we'll be refunding them soon.
Well, that
Nonetheless,
person is the Honorable David Kelly.
So does that mean we have to do this every week with him?
Every month, yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
And here's the deal. There's no way that I could fit his entire donor message into the time frame in
I see.
just one donation. So I'm going to break this up. So
Sounds
every
like-
month, you're going to get a little bit more of David's message.
it sounds like he knows what he was doing.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't think he did. Anyway, Raymond, if you could put some time on the clock.
Time's on the clock, and you may go.
I listen to 33 podcasts. This is my... All right.
All right.
Folks, come back next month for the thrilling conclusion of that.
Yeah. We find out which podcast it is. Next up.
Next up, we have...
Did he seriously
Next
subscribe?
up- Yes.
That's a real thing?
Yes, isn't that how you... Or isn't that, I know that's how I paid for my Maximum Fun donations. The recurring PayPal.
Yes, I know, but I thought it's an option you set.
Well, I guess we
As a
had it
provider.
set- I guess the toggle was set to on. You dumb fuck.
Fries are up.
Sorry. I'll take a fry.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Matthew Mitchell sent us some bucks. Mm-hmm. Raymond, if you could give me the go-ahead, I'm going to read his message.
give you the go-ahead.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
He said, I say thanks. Thanks, Matthew. He says, you two are great to listen to falling asleep late on a Saturday night and help me through Sunday work. Hope you had nice holidays. We did, Matthew. I ate some ravioli, and Raymond, who the fuck knows what he did. Anyway, we appreciate your donation as we do. Thank you.
Yep, great.
All right.
Wonderful. Yeah. I don't believe in holidays, so I didn't have one.
And we've got one more. You don't believe in holidays? You okay?
No.
What happened?
Just you.
What did I do?
I can't take it anymore. Anyway, continue.
All right. Our third and final donation of the week is from a Mariko Hosoi. I feel weird now. I don't know if I should be pronouncing her name like Japanesey, because I know she is of Japanese origin, living in God's beautiful Vancouver. So I don't know. I bet her friends just call her Mariko, not Mariko.
How about you don't overthink it?
Please advise. Miss Hosoi gave us some nice bucks. Raymond, if you could give me the go-ahead.
Go, Alex. Jesus.
Thanks, you. Purpose, contributing to Alex and Ray's future trip to Tokyo Disneyland. Just imagine it now. Raymond hops on a jet, comes all the way over here to beautiful Nagoya. First, we stop off at Nintendo Nagoya headquarters. Then we take the Shinkansen up the coast to Tokyo. And then Chiba? Is that where it is? Anyway, we're going to go and get some photos of us with a guy dressed up like a Mickey Mouse or a Donald Duck. You're Pluto. They've got Duffy the Bear. That's a uniquely Japanese character, which is really stupid, I think. According to the lore, I guess you'll never know the origins of Duffy the Bear.
No, you won't. That's a pretty generous donation, though.
I believe the story is that... yes, thank you, Mariko. I believe the story is that, at least in the Japanese Disneyverse, Mickey was going on a long boat voyage, and Minnie didn't want him to be sad, so she made him a teddy bear named Duffy. And gave it to him, and now that's a character.
All right, great.
But when I first heard of Duffy, a Japanese student was explaining it to me, and I thought she was saying Daffy, and I'm like, no. Disney doesn't own Warner Brothers. It's Daffy Duck is not in Disney World. Anyway, sorry.
Rabbit season.
Thank you. Kablam. Those are our donors for this week.
Yes.
We only had one Facebook like, and that's not enough to constitute an entire string of them.
No, but let's do it anyway.
No. Stop. Ray Barnold. No.
All right, let's do it anyway.
Hey, Facebook page.
Just another day at the office for Peter Moore.
I do miss that one.
That's all we've got for fan fun.
All right, great.
Raymond, what's going on in your neck of the woods? Thanks for FANF, everybody.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing?
Had a stressful week.
I thought you were going to say I had a stroke. Tell me you didn't have a stroke.
No.
Okay. Can you talk? You can talk about it, right? I'm listening.
No, it's not really worth it.
Okay.
It's not super awful. It's just, I didn't like what was going on.
On a scale of stubbed my toe to been in a plane crash, how bad would you say it is?
I'd give it a 3.
Okay, give it a 3.
Now 4.
Okay.
3.75.
3.75. All right.
Okay, yeah. That sounds about right.
Okay. I also had a stressful week, a lot of things happened.
I also had a stroke.
Well, I can't feel parts of my body.
No.
No, what the fuck? No. This is No. Folks, welcome to No.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the hip rebranding of No More Whoppers. Kids are just gonna call it No.
Probably, yeah.
Did you see? Did you hear? Did you see? We have a TV show. Did you see No last night?
Oh, come on. No More Woe is so good, though.
I do like No More Woe.
Yeah. It'll never die.
No.
Maybe the Japanese would shorten it to No Woe or some bullshit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, what would they shorten it to?
No,
shorten everything.
no!
See,
No,
the
that's-
folks are clamoring for it.
No. No. Dang.
What do we want?
No.
When do we want it?
No.
Now.
Oh, this is a fun new game.
No, it's not. No, no,
What
no.
do we want?
Mitchell.
When do we want it?
Elaine's in love with the whiz guy?
Good.
Drop dead.
Thank you. Anyway.
Winding down the show, I think, is what's going on right now.
Alex.
Shall we?
Well, hang on. Let's have a few more minutes of banter.
All right.
I'm having fun. Look what that just produced.
True.
They got these big chewy pretzels here that are, oh, you guys with the beer, $5? Get out of here.
Bar stuff is costing a lot more money than I thought, and that kind of produces some stress, at times.
I have, I've related stress to that, sort of.
What's that?
I'm probably going to get fucked in taxes this year.
Why?
Kickstarter?
Oh, God, yeah.
So far, I have 2 W-2s.
Oh, boy.
From my job and from the unemployment agency before I had the job.
Fun.
So, yeah. I mean, you can hold back taxes on the unemployment benefits, and I did that most of the time, so should be okay, kind of. But we'll see. Last year was not that great for me. I think I owed like 900 something.
Oh, God.
And yeah, so pray for me. Or
I am.
I'll be dipping into the Nomo coffers.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, I'm thinking we at some point in the next few months we should just
Give it all
reset
back.
the coffer, just like split it in half, and we each take that stuff because apparently we're both in the poorhouse.
Well, not that poor.
What?
It has yet to be seen.
I saw you soliciting on the corner in exchange for DLC.
Well, first of all, what are you doing on the corner?
Well, visibility. I mean, it's basic.
Looking for
business.
some action? Huh?
Yes.
Looking for a date, honey?
No. No.
You see, on every street corner, there's a hooker and a hooky. Which one were you? Take our test to find out. See our ad in Women's World.
I think we should start making BuzzFeed articles.
Okay, sure.
Right? For example, I don't know. 13 numbers.
My reactions to the latest No More Whoppers in GIF form. At first I was like, and then I was like,
whoa. Yeah.
Actually, let's just do it right now. Here's our reactions in No More Whoppers drops. At first I was like,
I'm Alex.
and then I was like,
No.
and then,
I don't like Italians.
but then I came around.
Absolute zero.
No, oh, that didn't work. When Alex talks, I'm like,
Drugstore is the line.
but then when Ray talks, I'm like,
I'm listening.
You won't believe where they got the money.
Kickstarter.
oh yes.
I read.
Let me congratulate Brad for coming on the show
Yes.
and filling in and doing an all right job.
Yes.
Not as good as Smoo, I have to say.
Well, that
but,
was recorded on an actual computer.
kidding. I'm just trying to rile up some shit
Well, you're doing it.
and destroy your friendship from the inside.
Thank you.
All right, great.
Yeah. Wait, did I tell you about? I think it was a BuzzFeed article that somebody posted on Facebook the other day. It was like 29 reasons why Japan is the best country ever, and everyone should move there.
Oh no, please no.
And I
No.
read the list, and I started going through them. The vast majority of them were either exceptions or overgeneralizations or exaggerations. Like,
Yeah.
there's cherry blossoms everywhere. There are cherry blossoms in some places, and they're in bloom for a week, a year.
Yeah, let's just leave it there.
The
I
worst
think
one
we all get
was,
it. No,
it was a
please.
picture of this like huge, fat, old dude dressed up like a schoolgirl giving a peace sign next to a real schoolgirl giving the peace sign, and it's like, everybody's open about who they are, and everybody can do anything. No, just no, what the fuck, no, this is no. That is absolutely not the case. That's the exception to the rule.
It's illegal to sell Dragon Quest games on the weekdays.
I just, I'm gonna take off my pants. I am gonna take off my pants if I have to read any more of that shit.
And get my belt.
Yes. Aw. Oh, why did I change to this cloth belt? You can't
Wrong robe.
Can't punish Ray with this with the robe. God damn it. Oh, that's funny.
All right, are you done? Are you satisfied? I
All
want to
right,
end the show.
fine. I'm exhausted.
Let me
now.
just do that, would you
You're
please?
exhausting.
Stop yelling at me.
You're exhausting. Guy who doesn't understand Wikipedia.
You lost, Ray. Jesus, get over it.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Folks, that's been No More Whoppers. Proud member of the Minimum Fun Podcast Network. Thanks so much for listening. Go to our website, nomorewhoppers.com. There you can find our donate button and apparently subscribe to something.
Yes.
Please do that, and Alex will make a note of it and mention your name on the show and
will.
any messages you have for us. Cool?
Yes. Cool. Also, if you like the Facebook page, I will honor your ancestors by mangling your name.
Yes.
And
sorry,
don't
cut
forget to follow us on Twitter. It's at No More Whoppers. On Twitter, at No More Whoppers. Oh, we've also got personal Twitters. Mine is Patui. That's Pitohui. And I believe Raymond's is...
going to be told in a minute, because before the Twitter stuff, we talk about iTunes.
Why does the
We're
order
listed on
matter,
iTunes.
Raymond? Why does the order matter?
It's on my list here, that's why.
Well, it's not on my list.
Well, make a fucking list, you piece of shit.
What? Fuck you!
Such a versatile drop.
I know.
Huh? It's like you barely have to use your vocal cords.
All right, fine. Do your iTunes spiel.
We're found on iTunes. Find us there. Give us good reviews. 9 stars, please. And I'm also on Twitter. RTBAAA. And, yeah. What else we got? Watch out for Alex's bar.
Watch out. Yes, it's coming for you.
Coming in 2019. When he finally gets some cash. In the meantime, find him on the streets.
Yes, find me on the mean streets of Nagoya, Japan. Just go to the Nintendo Nagoya headquarters and go right a block. Like, I guess
Look for
north
the white
is more
guy
accurate.
knocking on the door.
Yeah. Hello, is Mario home?
Listen to Retronauts, of course. That's a podcast I do.
Yeah, listen to that.
Alex, do you do any other podcasts?
I don't.
Do you want to?
If there were, like, 80 hours in a day, I would certainly do 10 and 10 again. But there's not, so I don't.
All right, sounds
So,
great.
folks, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Please stop asking.
Okay. Were people bugging you too much again?
Yes!
Wasn't it like one guy?
That's one too many.
I see. Oh, so in other words, you're like me when people bug me one too many times.
Yeah.
But no, when I get upset about it, it's like, oh, you're such an asshole, Ray. What the
Because you
hell?
are an asshole. No, I'm
But
not
when
being
Alex
an
does
asshole.
it, no, and Alex still gets much love all over.
I'm not being an asshole. I'm just saying I don't have the time to do it.
But what you weren't saying was, shut up, you assholes.
It was implied.
Yeah. But we still love y'all. Don't worry. Don't worry. Please give us money.
Bright, shiny coins.
Alex, thanks for being a good sport.
Any day of your week.
Another shout out to Brad. We'd love to have you back on the show.
Yes.
In fact, does next week work for you? Let me know. Thanks. Everybody else, keep your nose clean, and we'll see you next week. Gold subscribers, stick around until after the show. We finally pushed this shotgun to our mouths and pulled the trigger, but it's a toy one filled with candy, so it's okay.
Fuck, what else was I going to say?
Something about the bar?
I think.
Something you experienced while getting a honko?
Oh, God!
What happened?
Water on the mouse.
Oh.
Riders on the storm. Water on the water.
What's on the water? Smoke.
Here we go. Oh, fuck.
I'm Alex.
Yeah, I'm wet.